It's 4 p.m. here in Harare, Zimbabwe's capital. Welcome to ZTN News Blitz, our top stories. Emergency meeting called over striking Zimbabwe doctors. Zimbabwe becomes the 48th country to legally grow cannabis. Insights into Zim's grand all-white party. And in sport, Australia overcome Georgia at Rugby World Cup. Now, Zimbabwe's Health Service Board and striking doctors are meeting in the capital, Harare. The emergency meeting, which began at 12:30 p.m. local time, is expected to break the stalemate between government and the medical practitioners. The doctors want higher salaries and improved working conditions, and nurses have followed suit. Today, some nurses reported for duty but were not attending to patients. And Zimbabwe Nurses Association President Enoch Dongo spoke to ZTN earlier.
Demands that we are asking from government, we want government to give us salary which is equivalent to interbank rate. I'm not asking for any increment from government. We are saying the salary that we are receiving right now today, if it is multiplied by the interbank rate, which is around 15, 16, we can push. We can at least cushion the nurses.
Still on doctors, the University of Zimbabwe Medical School yesterday reinstated surgeons, both Womboe Sango and David Chimuka. The two had been suspended for allegedly instigating the ongoing strike by junior doctors. But with all the twists to the matter, was there more to the suspensions than what the parties shared?
We thought there was a breach related to how the doctor was fulfilling his contractual obligations with the university.
Both Mboe Sango and Chimuka declined speaking on camera. Now, herb for healing of the nation. Zimbabwe today witnessed the planting of the first legal cannabis crop at Harare Central Remand Prison. Zimbabwe joins 47 other countries in the world that grow hemp for medicinal and commercial purposes. A pilot project by the Zimbabwe Industrial Hemp Trust took off this morning with planting of 12 nursery beds of the crop. Zimbabwe Agriculture Minister Perence Shiri officiated at the official planting ceremony.
Indeed an honor and privilege to be amongst you today at this very special event that marks the official launch of the planting of industrial hemp in the history of the country. This project is the first of its kind in the history of our nation. It has come to fruition courtesy of the continuous and consistent lobbying by the Zimbabwe Industrial Hemp Trust.
Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has today been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, beating eco-campaigner Greta Thunberg, who was tipped to receive the honor. The schoolgirl, who went from anonymity in her native Sweden to leader of a global movement in little more than a year, was picked as the bookmaker's favorite for this year's prize. The 16-year-old activist has been credited for driving a global movement in the fight against climate change. We move on to sport, where Australia brushed aside Georgia 27-8 in their last Pool D match at the 2019 Rugby World Cup in Japan. The bonus point victory takes the Wallabies top of Pool D. They had already qualified, but they will be overtaken by if Wales avoid defeat to Uruguay on Sunday. Zimbabwe PSL log leaders Caps United will not reach the record 78-point mark set by Norman Mapeza at FC Platinum in 2018 since the league expanded to 18 teams. Caps are 5 points clear at the top of the log with 47 points and can only reach a possible 74 points. Now, 9 matches are lined up over the weekend in the Castle Lager Premiership. On Saturday, Black Rhinos face Chicken Inn at National Sports Stadium. Manica Diamonds host ZPC Kariba at Vengere. Highlanders are at home against Tel 1 at Barberfields. And Harare City clash with Mushowani at Rufaro, while Ngezi Platinum are at Boabab against Giants Dynamos. On Sunday, Caps United face Wange at National Sports Stadium and Blair Chiefs face Triangle, while Chipungu host Torrentials at Ascot. Zimbabwe international and Leicester centre forward Admiral Musque's goal has lost a Twitter poll for the club's goal for the month. Musque's goal was shortlisted with 6 others, but the winner in the Twitter poll conducted by the club was midfielder James Madson's effort against Tottenham. The club announced their official Twitter website. Now on to some entertainment. The weekend is here, but for some it could have started a bit earlier. Zimbabwe socialite Genius Kadungure celebrated his 35th birthday anniversary in the capital Harare on Thursday night with a lot of glitz and glamour. We leave you watching what transpired. Do enjoy your weekend.